Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, this is Richard Reviews Children's Books. I am therefore Richard, and today I have for you Volcanoes of the World, Mount Pelee, the deadliest volcano of the 20th century, by Kathy Furgang. Apologies if I butchered your name. Now, this may be distracting, but yes, there is a chips bag in this. That is because there are pages missing from this book. And I got it from the library. I noticed the pages are missing. I'm leaving that chips bag there because when I take it back to the library, I want to notify them. So let's just try to live with that, okay? In any case, this is not the first book of this series I've read. This is the second one now that I'm reviewing. And I have to say, I love these books. Teach me a lot more about Pelee than I knew. A lot more about volcanology. Talks about volcanoes and the mantle of the earth. And the interesting thing about this one is that the eruption caused a glowing cloud that reached much further than lava would have, and that's why this was the deadliest volcano, because of the type of eruption. And again, when you look at this, you're like, wow, I didn't know that. And again, when you have a children's book, a book aimed at a first grader or a second grader or maybe a third grader at best, that tells you information that you really didn't know, it makes it a pretty good book. I always think of that as a great thing. And again, these books, I found them to be pretty well worn. So whoever was reading them beforehand really had to enjoy them. They've seen a lot of kind of use. And I'm assuming someone's getting them for reports, but again, mostly pictures in this book. Wonderful graphics of lava. You see these in all of these books. They're nothing new. This is a really well put together book. I can't say much about it compared to the other books in the series. I haven't read them all, but the ones I have read, this is about average. Again, it gives you the history and some of the science. This is a great book. It will teach your child something. And that's kind of why we learn books, or why we read books. We learn books. Why we read books. And again, one of the things about volcanoes is they have a certain majesty and their awesome power. So if reading about them sparks your child's interest, this is a must-have book. If not, well, maybe check it out at the library. Hopefully you'll get a better copy than this one. And see if they like it, because this is a really cool one. I learned a lot. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I'd love to hear yours down in the comments below. I am Richard Leland Neal.